Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good people. How are you? Today is Market Tuesday. I don't know how far you are with your goals for this year. Naye wandibadde kati bwe tuli ng'olimu 96% of your goals. Sinakindi ng'obuzayo nga 2% to accomplish the entire year's goals, yeah? But I hope you're doing well today. Market Tuesday, tell us about your business, tell us about your products, tell us about your services, tell us about where we can find you, tell us about the price range. Are you expensive? Are you affordable? Are you very cheap? Are you the cheapest? And then of course don't forget to share your phone numbers. Lekawo space bili obatekawo hash makati ga buli number. That's how the numbers will not get flagged by YouTube. You can also share email addresses. Ewalika @ tekawo @ ng'ekigambo ng'okitadde mu brackets. Then ewali dot era tekawo ekigambo dot nga kiri nakyo mu brackets. And that way you would usually flagged by YouTube. But I hope you guys are doing well. It's Market Tuesday, and I want us to talk about the marketing budget for the guys that have businesses that are standing. Mwabaina business already is called. Do you have a marketing budget? And if you have a marketing budget, how much do you spend on marketing annually? Yeah, and what are some of the things that are important to spend on? What are the centers of marketing? Of course, there are businesses that don't care about marketing. Like abantu abaina border, you guys, does not matter. Abantu abaina chigegeza abakubala, abantu abavuga Uber, those businesses don't. Marketing doesn't matter. But you know, even churches have a marketing budget. Even churches have a marketing budget. So katiguwa boutique, where you person that has a supermarket, the person that has a shop, the person that has a boutique, the person that has you sell anything, the product or service. What is your marketing budget? Good morning, Muyombia Mark, John's Info, Travel Life Vlog, Louis Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm, Nampija Juliet, Morad K Momo VIP, Fahad Lubuka, Michael UG, Tusime Eddie, Henry Modern Drink, Saith Kagaba, Toddy Ronald. Good morning. Tell us about marketing budget. How much is your marketing budget? Or spending a cent mekamu ku marketing business your products. So if you don't spend any money on marketing, what reasons do you have? Share those as well. Why are you not spending any money on marketing? Tell us. And do you think spending some money on marketing would give you a higher chance of probably increasing your revenue or succeeding better at doing what you do as a business? So what's your marketing budget? What do you spend on the most? If you don't have a marketing budget, why don't you have a marketing budget? Touch, what happens at the military briefings? Good morning, Patrick Rio Poultry Farm, Pade Pade, Sereko Starch, good morning, and Tua Bailon. What happens at the military briefings? What happens? What is risky? They are church food are very risky. Mubera kuhayala ati mundu zibatunudemu chechigenda maso. Yes guys, Market Tuesday, tell us about your products and services. And yes, we are talking about the marketing budget. And of course, before we go forward, I wanted you guys to share, the guys that have businesses, what is your marketing budget? What do you spend the most money on? And for us to probably understand as well, the guys that don't spend any money on marketing, what reason do you have for not spending any money on marketing? And you think that if you spend some money on marketing, then things would be better for your business, because your business is probably performing very well already. But do you think having a marketing budget would give you a better chance at making more sales, or probably succeeding as a business itself? So tell us, let's share the marketing budget in our businesses. You don't have to give us the specifics because those are trade secrets, but go on, tell us about your marketing budget. And namwe abatateka sente mu marketing mutubulire lwaki nsonga ki kugaana okubanga bw'oteeka sente mu marketing. Yes, we are talking marketing budgets. Good morning, Paul Sema. Good morning, Uliotia. I write business and project proposals, and I spend on approximately 300K quarterly only on marketing. Only that it's not regular. I depend a lot on referrals. So Bailon does write proposals probably he's also telling us indirectly, for the guys that need business proposals, project proposals, he's your guy. And he spends about 300,000 shillings quarterly. That's every 3 months. And sometimes he spends, sometimes it doesn't, because his work is mostly referrals. And Byron, how do you spend this money? How do you spend this money, the 300,000 quarterly? How do you spend the money? Because 300,000 quarterly is a very big saving in terms of marketing budget. So where does this money go mostly? When because I would, some people would say I spend on email campaigns, other people would say I spend on social, other people would say I spend on Google ads, other people would say I give brokers money. So where do you spend the 300,000 shillings quarterly? Guys, we are talking about marketing budgets, and before we delve deeper, I'm asking you guys, how much do you have as marketing budgets for your businesses, and where do you spend it mostly? And if you don't have a marketing budget, why don't you have a marketing budget? There must be a reason why you decided that is asijateka sente mu marketing. So why are you not spending on marketing? Says good morning. Saith Kagawa is saying, in transport it's called customer retention strategy. Have a good attitude and keep it in good condition, so you don't literally spend money on, you know, kati in transport. For example, this border guy maybe drives some regular customers and they like him for a certain thing. Maybe the border has power, or it's clean, or he rides properly. But there are businesses like taxi or Uber rarely get the same customers 2 times. That you'll drive 14 people now, in the evening you drive different people, in the morning tomorrow you drive different people. You can never really drive the same number of same people. Like for example, from estate wa face avuga abantu bajja mu estate nga bebamu all the time, bebamukubira. So for him, it's paramount that he treats them well. So retention there works very well. However, I find that there are businesses where retention is done for you automatically. Like in the evening, how people fight for taxis in the taxi park, like retention is automatic. They have to wait for taxis, and sometimes even fight for the taxis. Good morning, Obotoni. Now actually I spend it mostly on commissions, and I pay to attend events and get a minute or two to attend and speak on events like conferences, mainly, especially research conferences. All the strategy. Now Byron is a B2B person, like he deals with businesses, so it's important that he attends conferences. It's important that he goes to meetings, and when he goes to those meetings, the goal is, let me get a minute to just tell these people what I do, and things will work themselves out. And if he gets a person at each of those conferences, chiba chimukolera. So guys, the rest of you guys, the business owners, how much do you spend on marketing? And of course, if you're not spending on marketing, then you need to ask yourself, should my business be spending money on marketing? Because there are businesses that don't necessarily need to spend money on marketing, but then there are businesses that really need to spend. Good morning, Lubega Francis. How are you today? We are talking marketing. If you're not spending money on marketing, why are you not? Why you're not spending money on marketing? Nabagambye abantu gye bakola leero tebaza aba traffic leero weebali beebale kutuwuliriza because line ey'okubiri eyo egenda n'eyita eri ate nga nfu kati ffe ne tusigala ng'abali mweno leeni entuufu eno tetutambula bali nga bo bayitawo bayongerayo. So I'm glad that for once the traffic officers are here, so at least we can have even movement. Arthur, I spent 500k half a year on some program on local TV. Yes, Henry Modern Drink. By the way, Henry Modern Drink, tell us the kind of drinks that you do. Habo. Actually, it's part of the reason why I need a car on top of driving my parents and kids to church and school respectively. Oh, good morning, Hassan Senyange. I just request you, Arthur, to have this history come November or December when I'm buying that car. Yes, I will buy loan. I will make sure to remember that. So guys, the rest of you, Henry Modern Drinks agambi every half year akwata emitwalo 5 n'agasa ku TV n'agenda n'ayogera. And how effective has that been? Aren't you affected by the fact that you don't have regular programs on TV and radio? Would it benefit you, Henry Modern Drinks, to have regular being hosted regularly on TV or radio, like let's say once a month, not just once every half year, once every 6 months? Would it benefit you if you had more money to actually spend on, let's say, once every month or once every week? Do you think that would benefit you? So we are still talking marketing budget, guys. It's Market Tuesday. Tell us your products and services, where we can find them. If you can, you tell us your prices. You can share your phone number as well. Include a hash after each figure. You took my heart, never ever, but you made me big. You made me big. Every time I come over, you make me big. But why? You kiss your touch and leave my. But why? Francis, you use Facebook on advertising. How much do you spend on Facebook ads, let's say quarterly or annually? How much do you spend on Facebook ads, Francis? say. But you do what you do ever again. My world, it goes around and round and round and round. I love you so, I need you so, I never leave you so. So Francis says he sets a target market and he spends Katwena Benjamin, good morning, and he spends 100K per month. So Francis, do you think that spending more on marketing, if you were able, for example, to spend like 200K per month, do you think that would benefit your business? Would you think you would make more sales? Because right now you spend 100K per month. Do you think being able to spend 200K would benefit you as a business? Would you make more sales? Would you get more customers? Would you get more leads? Now, in case you need that proposal, the charge is 5 to 10% of the project proposal. If the budget is less than 10 million, then 100 million we discuss more. So Bylon, tell us more about proposals. Why are you charging 5 to 10%? Is it if I'm proposing a project to like Ministry of Health, yeah, then I tell you and we write that proposal, and then when we write that proposal, in case Ministry of Health gives me the project, then let's say Ministry of Health gives me a project of 10 million, let's say, so you take 5%, you take a 2.5. Yeah, does that make sense? So tell us more about the project proposals, because maybe there are people here that would love to go that angle of business. Why? One way they don't roza teganye, one way ndaba tetambula abagenze mbitufu batambula okusinga aba one way katugende mbitufu. Girl, I'm telling this every day, every night, that I really feel you, I can't deny. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. So guys, we're talking about marketing budget. I want to talk more about it after we have shared how we are using the marketing budget. Then probably for the guys that have no idea what we're talking about, when I share, you'll figure it out eventually. ekitaala mbalaba kuba sirabayo omusirikale nze njagala nnyo nange okukikuba ekitaala naye ndaba nga kyabugwagwa. Some things have actually become very normal. Kangende ate nalaba nze odd man out. Abantu bakubira ddala ebitaala. Aba inange ngenze moroka 20 zikubye ebitaala walinze nga nyimiridde. Kati under those circumstances you start looking like you are an idiot. We are talking marketing budgets, and people are sharing how they are using money for marketing. Because why am I insisting that it's not just money you spend on marketing, but it's a marketing budget? But it's because you budget for your marketing activities and you put money aside to strictly make that happen. Byron Agambe, Arthur, I'm willing to pay for this advert. No problem. Tuesday we don't pay for adverts. Market Tuesday we don't pay for adverts. Yisawo akalango abantu yongera obabulire aha proposals zikola ki bantu ki abayinza benefiting in proposals. Because for you guys that don't know why we budget for marketing, sometimes you also have to educate your target market. There are people that probably could benefit from projects naye nga tebamanyi. Kati Byron, that's where you come in. You start educating people that, you know what, kino ekintu kyokola, it can actually be a project. Like ngabo ogambye, ngabo olaba Henry Modern Ricks agambye asomesa abantu okukola juice. Yeah? Nti Henry ayinza okuba he can benefit from writing proposals to the UN or the Ministry of Works or whatever places that he can get funding from. Naye nga kyabulamu kiri kimu, a person that can write a proposal for him. And that's where marketing budgets actually go. Kati, yes, you go to the conferences, but maybe then you invest in content. So then you have content that educates the target market on who probably could benefit from project proposals. That could be something that you invest in. But the rest of the guys are still sharing. Francis is saying that social media ads have gotten him more customers. So, Francis, personally, I find that 100,000 is very little per month on social media ads or Facebook ads. That's very little. Why? Because Facebook tells you to spend a minimum of $1 a day on ads, right? So if you're spending 100,000, that's less than $1 a day for 30 days. So I would advise that you increase. You'll see definitely if you're targeting the right way, an increase in budget will see an increase in the number of customers. Which take Arthur, I make juice. I teach juice at schools, DIT programs, and juice at any location. Okay. Every 2 days a week, I get stock over. Hey, 2 days a week. I thought it was. Hey, 2 days a week. How do you spend 500,000 then? Remember, as I read the proposal, a budget is part of the document. So I charge 5 to 10% of that budget. It doesn't matter whether you finally win the project or not. Initially, I relied a lot on trust. Gentleman's agreement. Do you sign contracts with these guys you write, or do you sign MOUs with them? Do you sign MOUs with them to make sure that they stand by their end of the bargain? Someone tells you that you will be part of implementation, but before you know, 2 years down the road, you get another client asking you to respond to a tour evaluation of the same. So someone tells you you'll be part of the implementation, they get the funding, and you're not there. So Bylon, do you include your fee as 5% of the total budget? So that now they know, okay, there's someone that wrote the proposal that gets paid. I'm curious to know. So if you don't have to be part of the implementation as long as they pay you 5 or 10% of the money that they get from wherever they drop the proposal, right? So guys, we are talking about marketing budgets, and I've asked how much do you spend on your marketing? How big is your marketing budget? And for the guys that don't spend on marketing, why don't you spend on marketing? Do you find it useless to spend on marketing? That's what we are sharing today. Of course, we are going to cover a little bit of it before I finally say goodbye to you. So let me get packing to get mass on Embozi affair marketing budgets. Got it. Let's conclude our conversation on marketing budgets. Of course, the question is, how much do you spend on marketing? Bylons. So this time you pay, okay? So if you're writing your proposal for me of 20 million and you ask for 5%, which will be 10% would be 2 million. So if you ask for 5%, then I have to give you 1 million of the total budget that you're writing for. Oh, that makes sense. So I pay you before. The government and other development partners are so much interested in proper record keeping from the inception of the idea. So for me, all I need is your idea and I'll put it on paper. And then you'll take care of all the other things, yeah? Yusuf Minaj, good morning. Actually, I'm thinking about having an application or software. So IT people, where are you? But IT, the 5 or 10% is discussed when we are negotiating. I explain all this, but today you pay for my writing. I get out of so you get out of my way. You write my proposal for me. I pay you 1 million out of the 20 million, and you give me my proposal, and then I go present my proposal. Whether I win or not, it's not. Salon BK, good morning. After $1 a day is $30 a month. That is the same. Are you sure? Okay, I think I spend just a lot of money on marketing. So I think it's enough for social media. Okay, so thank you for the correction, Stallone. $30. Actually, it's about 90 something shillings. Yeah, makes sense. So anyway, the marketing budget. for the guys that have businesses in Uganda, especially Francis that is using social media, he has said that it gets him a lot of customers. Guys, we need to understand that there are businesses that don't need like open advertisement. They don't need, so literally all they end up needing is retention through customer service. Because there are businesses like that, and then there are businesses that do seasonal marketing, like schools. They market at the end of the year and beginning of the year. They enroll their students and then they embark on what's it called, on retention. Now, retention has no problem, but even retention sometimes needs a budget, because then you have retention officers, you have retention people that help you retain your customers. But because retention needs to have a budget as well, because retention, we're going to create newsletters, that's all retention. PTAs, visitation day activities, during VD and all those things. But then there are businesses that need the actual advertising dollars, the money that goes out there. There is something that we call the top of the funnel. You guys keep hearing the top of the funnel. That's where you create Juliet Agambi Arthur nze okulunda se sakola marketing wabula nakola research nenonya ayinza okugula enkoko zange naye saateekamu nnyo mpozi transport okugenda eri omuntu oyo. Era that's marketing budget. That's marketing budget. And guys, you need to understand that when you give discounts to your customers, that's you spending money. That discounts, we have talked about this before, that a business doesn't just give you a discount, it budgets for that in their marketing budget. And when that budget is set, bwebasalawo ne bagamba nti kaakati mulowooza nno wano wendi extraido tebikoze, extraido eri ku UBA naye ebikoze, of course ne Toyota nazo zifa. But you know, when we see an X-Trail, it's like and I told you so moment. So when we talk about when we talk about you spending money, the top of the funnel is where you have awareness for people to simply be aware that your business exists. And normally this is where I let people spend $1 a day. Now, Bovako top of the funnel, there are people that have engaged with your business. Then you need to retarget them. That's another $1 as well for the guys that are using social media. So Francis, when someone has responded, but they responded, they show interest, but then they do not actually come to buy. Or there are people that buy from you once, but you need them to come and buy again. You're probably upselling, cross-selling, probably just getting them to come and buy the product, reselling. Those guys, you need to retarget them. And retargeting also needs a budget. So I think that's why I was saying $1 a day is very little. Then there are also businesses that have more than one product, and each product needs to be marketed on its own. Let me give you an example. Cafe Javas has awareness ads. Yeah, it does awareness advertisement where they have billboards there. They just have Cafe Javas, and then they have their tagline, and they have different foods put on the billboard, and that's awareness, top of the funnel. And then they have specific campaigns where they're probably promoting the big on breakfast product, or they're promoting cake. Thank you, Seth. $1 a day is not enough. So they are promoting probably birthday cakes, or probably they are promoting dinner. If you want to take your girlfriend out to dinner and they have a product specific for that, then they'll promote that as well. And that means if they are spending, and Cafe Javas might be one of those businesses that spend $100 or even more a day on just social media ads or Facebook ads. And for the guys that didn't know, yesterday I was in class. Marketing. So I went, and then I realized WhatsApp is not actually free for businesses. It has never been free. It's not free. Okay, it has been free before, but now it's not free. That's something I'm studying. But WhatsApp has never been free for businesses. But that's a story for another day. every day buli wogenda nze buli ngenda okusoma mvayo siri kyekimu. Like yesterday I went to class and I came out like, oh, this can be achieved, and yeah, it's like a light bulb moment. So you spend money top of the funnel bobo in a Google ads depending on your industry. Of course, like tech, IT, marketing, Google ads competing is very stiff. So that's why majority of people end up with Facebook ads, because with Google you're competing with people like Bamita Saith Kadon. No. This dude, Bamita. Those there are those guys that do digital marketing. They do digital marketing courses. They do digital marketing programs. They provide digital marketing services. You compete with these guys, and these guys are spending a little over $200-500 a day. Because you cannot compete on keywords, digital marketing and all that. I think as a keywords the way taga ugendo kwesanganga ku Google ads ina promoting ko other products. Nekati one ku Facebook, because you're targeting specifically Uganda. We're targeting specifically Uganda. You can compete with those guys. It's favorable to compete with them. Why? Because obviously Facebook is going to give you priority because you're local. So like Seth has said, $1 a day for marketing is very little. Social media, let's say, even Google ads, it's very little. Why? You're competing with people that are spending a little over $5 to $10, and $5 to $10 by Ugandan standard is a lot of money. $10 is about 38,000 shillings. It's a cent to know. That means that's 5, that's 50. It's about $150 a day. You're competing with someone that's targeting the same people you're targeting, and you can't expect your business to be performing the same. Even with businesses termed as seasonal, you continuously market to stay relevant. Than during your season, you become more aggressive. Exactly safe, but I've found that most businesses is really seasonal, they are marketing the rest of the way, and that's the norm. So if you're the kind of person that can continuously market, like Saith is saying, then now businesses like schools can actually manage to spend $1 a day. Customer enrolling at the beginning of the year, na take a money more retention, wanalekayo $1 a year for simply awareness, for people to keep knowing, oh, so this school actually exists. I hope I make sense. Guys, marketing budgets, let me conclude it by saying that every business that exists in Uganda should have a marketing budget. You should have a marketing budget. And again, in Nairobi, the matatus, they have screens. One screen, one make a driver, buying a sound system, they decorate their chigeges or their drones to make sure that at least your drone. You could actually do the same thing. Or border. I've seen border guys that have umbrellas. That's part of the marketing budget. Now there are things that people spend on marketing but the marketing budget is a must. You need to, if you have a business in Kampala, probably one of the reasons you're struggling is because you're not spending enough on marketing, or you're not spending on marketing. Of course, normally marketing budget is about 10 to 20% of your annual business budget or business spending. Remember, we're spending $1 million business $1 million mu marketing, especially for young businesses. Now some businesses spend more, especially when they are struggling and all. Kamba si buli bantu bange tebaketinze businesses amwe muleka temwagala byabwerere nenga we Byron abagambye awandika proposals ne number inagiteka waawo mu comments. Muyombya Mark, Jones Info Travel Live Vlog, Louis Mugalasi, Joshua Mix Farm, Nampija Juliet, Morad K Momo VIP, Fahad Lubuka, Mikel UG Tusime Eddie, Henry Modern Drink, Saith Kagaba, Todi Ronald, Patrick Rio Poultry Farm, Nsereko Starch, Natuha Bailon, Paul Sema, Baba Dises, Obotoni, Lubega Francis, Senyange Hassan, Katwena M. Benjamin, Ben Kako, Yusuf Minaj, Stallon BK, Alan Mulindwa, Seguja Tabula, and Tabula's Plumbing Services Limited UG. Now that's marketing, and that's one of the things that that's one of the things where you don't have to spend money, just changing your name, not take out your business name. Tabula's Plumbing Services Uganda Limited. Kati otumaze okutegera nti akola plumbing, kati awe ekiba kibulako kwe kutubulira oli luddawa. because there are businesses that are local and they do very well when they are local. Like a driving school that is located in Matuga would be good. Marketing Matuga no tukanga Matuga gwasinga. It's better than you trying to be national. Uchitegeera. Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm agame nze I can market my YouTube channel for farming. Ngabo abaga Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm. Kati already people are going to be searching for your YouTube channel Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm. Better have content there, guys. Muleke kukola YouTube channel ngati mwina you content. Kati nze mulaba kino kyen spending. This is marketing budget as well. 2 GB every day, however amount I spend on it, that's marketing budget, guys. Munzikirize mbasiibule ngende mbeeko byenkolera bakama bange nyina ka pressure waggulu eyo naye nga mukama yembezi wange tujja kuyitawo Musema Saddam. Hi and have a good day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Lifestyle Wednesday. Ciao.